Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the little buff that happened to Corki in the most recent patch. Now, by any stretch of the imagination, it's not a crazy buff that happened to Corki, but it's a little bit of a buff to his first ability, Phosphorus Bomb. His cast time is now not 0.2 seconds. It now is 0.2 seconds to 0.18 seconds, and it now scales with attack speed. Now, the thing is with Corki is that you don't really build attack speed until a little bit later on. As you can see with the build, most of the time what we would like to do, or what we want to do, is we want to go for Essence Reaver as the first item, because this item is just insanely strong on Corki. Not only does it give you a lot of attack damage, crit rate, and ability haste, but also the Essence Flare passive, which means damaging active abilities and powered attacks deal bonus physical damage. Obviously, bonus physical damage will then get converted into magic damage, which is pretty much what happens with all of Corki's damage. And each ability can obviously just trigger this effect once for each target. And also the mana siphon passive as well, so attacks restore 3% of your missing mana on hit. Obviously, Corki likes to use his abilities a lot, especially his ultimate that likes to recharge over time. His thirst ability, even his third ability, his second ability, he uses so much, this will use up a lot of mana, so it needs a mana item like Essence Reaver in there to help us out. And we go for Infinity Edge, a lot of attack damage with Infinity Edge, plus your crit rate as well, and overall increases our crit damage by 30%. So it's just overall a very, very strong item. What you can do maybe is you can go like Essence Reaver into Solari Charge Blade, maybe to get that little bit of attack speed early on. But Solari Charge Blade is such a great item for Corki because, as I mentioned, you like to spam abilities a lot, and because of the Sunburst passive, using ability gathers Radiance for up to 10 seconds. And attacks that hit expend a charge and deal bonus magic damage on hits. That means that when we're using our abilities, we're stacking up that Radiance, and then when we auto attack, boom, huge massive amount of a bonus magic damage. Also crit rate, attack speed, and a lot of ability haste. So you can see where this build is kind of going. Crit build with a lot of attack speed, a lot of damage, and also a lot of ability haste. We can use our abilities more often. Then we have Storm Razor, another item that gives us a little bit of attack speed, also gives us the attack damage and crit rate. That means at this point in the game we have 100% crit chance. And the great thing about Corki is that you don't need to build armor penetration. Yes, that's right, you need to make sure you do not build armor penetration on Corki, because 80% of his damage is converted from physical into magic damage. So that's why we have Void Stuff as our final item. So it gives us a little bit of ability power, which means a little bit, it gives our abilities more damage, but the big thing is getting magic penetration, because as I mentioned, most of Corki's damage is going to be magic damage and not physical damage. So you don't want to build armor penetration, you want to build magic penetration instead. For the runes, I think Conqueror is still the best rune for Corki, just because we can stack Conqueror very, very quickly, gain the extra damage, and also gain the physical vamp as well, the magical vamp, when we get, or Omni Vamp, I should say, when we get the fully stacked Conqueror. Again, you can use your abilities, your auto attacks to stack up Conqueror very, very easily. For the domination tree, there's kind of a few runes that you can go for. I don't really know which one's really like the best. It's kind of difficult because most of Corki's damage gets converted into AP damage. It's like maybe Gathering Storm could be good, because I'm pretty sure the adaptive damage goes into AP and not AD, because it's based on how much you have of a certain, actually no, it'd be AD. What am I thinking of? It'll be AD, because your stats will still say you have more AD, but it's that 80% of that attack damage that gets converted into AP. So it kind of depends. I mean, Gathering Storm can be good, but you don't get a lot of AD scaling from it, so I don't really like it. Brutal, you don't really need too much because your early game is already pretty decent. Physical Hunter Vampirism for the physical vamp and AD, you don't really need, because most of the time it will just get converted. But the problem is that the physical vamp doesn't get converted into magical vamp, so it's kind of useless in a way. Triumph could be really good. I think Triumph could definitely be another option, so that we can restore health on takedown and also deal more damage to enemies that are low on health. Weakness is not great, Scorch is not great, Sudden Impact obviously doesn't really work too well, and then it's only really Giant Slayer, so it kind of depends. I think it's either Giant Slayer or Triumph. That's your two best choices in my opinion. Then we have a nullifying orb. It still scales with our AD because we are building a lot of AD in our build, so helps us out in the early game get a little bit of extra shield, but also helps it scale into the mid and late game, scaling off our bonus attack damage that we build. And then we have Nimbus Cloak as well, giving us that crazy extra movement speed. And then for summer spells we have Flash and Exhausts. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the gameplay of Corki. Like I said, a little bit of a buff, not really anything too crazy, but it's all the reason to get some Corki content out for you all and show you all the best build for Corki. So hopefully you enjoy, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next wild video. Peace. No one wants to Gamba. Sad times. No one wants to Gamba. It's because everyone knows that I'm going to lose. Everyone knows I'm going to lose, so it's just like, oh, no Gamba. My Galio has Airy. Why does my Galio have Summon Airy? Went Summon Airy to miss his first Q. And not even proc Summon Airy. I don't know how MFAP is going to be a thing. I don't know what build you would go. It would probably have to be support MF. Probably have to be support MF, but I don't know what you'd go. I mean, it's like Imperial Mandate is okay on MF. It's pretty good. It's kind of like Misfortune. Not Misfortune, sorry. Ash support in a way. Not bad trade. Pretty good trade for us. You don't really know where Lee Sin is, though. Oh my god, I thought I was going to kill that minion. My bad, my bad. I don't think Zoe's like completely unbalanced or anything like that. We're dead to ignite, right? Yeah. I don't think Zoe is like completely broken or anything like that. Man, what is wrong with me and missing cannon minions today? Just missing minions in general. I'm down gold because I'm missing all the minions. Sucks that I didn't really have a lot of mana there. Probably would have been a lot better if I had mana. There's a lot of interesting things in EU, Dienzio. I had a Divine Sunderer, Imperial Mandate, Nautilus Jungle last game. It was something. I tell you that, it was something. You had an Aatrox support? Oh my god. I guess it's just end of season shenanigans. And this guy survived. Nice. It's pretty good.
Enemy killing spree. Bottom turret
Oh, he flashed and smited me. Oh boy, he flash smited me. It's fine. It's what it is. Nothing else, like nothing more I can do there. Nothing more I can do there. If it didn't flash smite me, I would have been fine. What is this Galio's rotations as well? Just even mid lane completely free. My Wukong is trying to 1v1 a Vex. Okay, Vex randomly flashed away. And this game is something. Oh shit. Holy shit, I didn't think she'd be over the wall there. My bad. I mean, we lost bot lane tower. What can we do? Yeah. Galio's dead again.
middle turret is under attack.
Galio's dead again. Vex is 5-0.
Enemy slain. You have slain an enemy.
My Morgana just used ulti. Oh my god. What am I watching, man? My Morgana just randomly used ulti. Like, what the hell is going on this game? Oh my god, my Aatrox, man. Holy shit, that was clean. Holy, that was clean. Okay, that was pretty good. That's so clean. Dodge the Vex, dodge the Nautilus hook. Whew. Clean, clean, clean. Okay, now we go for Dragon.
On my way.
Another fried shorty. Another fried shorty.
Has slain the dragon.
Now I'm all spooled up.
Okay, let's go back. Oh boy, this game is going to be a feisty one.
Arms away.
I have no mana.
Speed of heat.
Probably going to look to try and invade blue buff, I guess. I don't think Zoe's like insanely broken. I mean, obviously she's going to do a lot of burst damage because that's what her kit is. Her kit's all around doing burst damage. What are you doing, Aatrox? What did I just watch? He walked up with 1 HP to try and get the honey through. Why? Just gonna go bot lane.
The enemy
If the Aatrox just back there, he would have been fine.
All spooled up. Arms away. Count the Sierra at 12 o'clock. Another fried shorty. Shitty yourself straight, nugget.
Oh my god, that Galio ulti actually saved me. Guys, Baron?
engage.
Okay, this game's actually winnable. I honestly think we could have got that. I really, really need stasis. Why are we 3 people mid lane? It's not even 3, it's 2 people mid lane. We're just randomly 2 people mid lane for no reason. Pushing up beyond the tower. No, push mid, push mid! It will just rotate top. We just push mid here. Oh. Nice. Can't randomly use stasis. These games are really, really difficult.
Another fine shorty. Over here on that
On my way.
Really, really need stasis. This third dragon's huge as well. I want stasis before the third dragon though.
Another fine shorty. Now I'm all spoiled.
It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. They only got 1 Drake. And it's also ocean, so it's like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad losing that. I can go back and get stasis now. Really?
On my tail. Another fine shorty. Now I'm all spoiled.
Might as well take package now. Maybe we can look for something. Maybe we can look for something with package. Maybe not actually.
Ready to fly.
Turret destroyed. Retreat from Baron.
Why are we walking this way? Oh shit, the Morgana binding? Oh my god, the Morgana binding? Nice! Okay, no Vex ulti. Vex tried to snipe me. Is it me or is Vex's ulti feel slower or look slower?
Ready to fly.
I don't know if that's just a me thing or I don't know. This game is definitely very close. We still have stasis, which is really important. We just need to group for this.
Another fine shorty.
On my way.
Aha. Hello, team? Why are we not grouping Elder?
Speed of heat.
Engage.
GG's. What a game. I got kind of worried there in the end. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit worried. I got a little bit scared in the end when I got caught by the Vex ulti. I was kind of baiting them in because I knew I had the Valkyrie to go back and I knew I had stasis. I got a little bit worried. The Merc Treads, I think did me a lot of good. So it's all good. MVP performance. 34,000 damage. Nice. I didn't really feel the buff though. I didn't really feel my first ability activating faster. I don't know. Maybe it's because most of the game I didn't really have a lot of attack speed. I didn't really feel my first ability setting off quicker, you know? I don't know. That's just me. Still really, really good game though. GG's, well played. GG's.